Man, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook? Wherever y'all watching this video, it's Joshua. I'm with WinMoreForexTrades.com. And man, I was chopping up with one of my subscribers, man, and in the comments of one of my videos, and he was asking why I was selling instead of buying. So with that being said, real quick, I just want to run through and show you guys why I am selling the Euro CAD at this moment, and hopefully you guys can see where I'm coming from with the sell trade, and we're gonna get into it right now. All right, real quick, man. Let's go and get into the smart trader. Let's load up the charts, man. Yeah, real quickly, man. Before I jump into it, real quick, I just want to say, I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel, that's following my content, and that really respect the ideas that I have when it comes to trading forex. And as I said, guys, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section, man. And please be sure to go check out the website and see what we have to offer, for you guys, so you guys can start learning how to use this trading strategy that I'm using. I really believe that it'll help. Um, I really believe that it'll help upgrade your trading style and start putting more profits into your pockets. So with that being said, real quick, let's go ahead and jump into it. Uh, all right, so the Euro CAD. Now, I have made a video giving out a sell trade here at the Euro CAD. The selling opportunity was coming, if not at that present moment, that the sell trade was coming in the future. So so to jump into it here, and the reason why I was selling that was because right here on the daily time frame, you see how we had this nice downtrend here, and the market starts to retrace, and then we actually had this trend line up here being broken. So with the trend line being broken, that lets us know that we're getting ready to sell this market. So with the market breaking this trend line and the market coming back up, giving us a high price, knowing that our trading strategy calls for the daily time frame for high prices and low prices, the daily time frame has broken this trend line, entering into the sell zone. The market has came back up, giving us a high price. Now we're going to get ready to start selling at a counter trend line break, and we're going to look for that counter trend line break on the 1 hour time frame, as we use the 1 hour time frame for our entry strategy. So with that being said, we should be able to find a crown formation right here at March 5th. There should be a crown formation somewhere up here where we should be able to find a reversal. And if you guys hear me talk about about how the higher time frames and how they control the lower time frames, you should be able to see on the 1 hour time frame how the market should be making highs and making lows and moving in all these different wave movements. Then market coming all the way back up, making some more wave movements, going down. Then we got some sideways movement here. You should see this is what it should look like on the 1 hour time frame. Just like that. The market breaking down into the sell zone, and now we've coming up to make that high price. And what we should see on the 1 hour time frame is the market breaking the trend line and coming back up, testing the backside of the trend line. So that's kind of the idea of what it should look like on the 1 hour time frame. It does look kind of clustered, but let's go ahead and jump down to the 1 hour time frame so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. So we go to the 1 hour time frame. we actually go back to that time frame here. We go back to March 5th or March 6th it is, and you can see down there March 5th, March 6th. You can see at that high right there. Uh, you see at that high, we actually did find the crown formation, but Smart Trader, I don't know what goes on with Smart Trader. Smart Trader actually messed up my trend lines, and that actual sell then, and I see why. I see why my man was saying that. Why was I selling instead of buying the market? Because based off of my trend line at that time, it was saying to go ahead and start selling the market. But for some reason, my trend lines, they just got all off whack. So let me go ahead and get everything back together and go and clean it all up again, because everything just messed up. So we bring in our smart trend line at that low. Reset. Alright, so now this is why I am selling the market. So, okay, right here, you see how we have this trend line right here. So with this trend line, we have these two uptrend lines. The market breaks the trend line, gravitates towards the next trend line. Now the market has taken out this trend line, and now has given us a nice high price to start selling the right tip of the crown. Because when we find crown formations, first thing in the crown formation is, one, the market breaks the trend line. Two, the market takes out the A. Now it took a while for the market to take out this A, but the market took out this A down at this point here. Bring up the circle. The market took out the A down there. So that's step 2. Now step 3, we identified the left tip of the crown. There's your left tip of the crown. Step 4, we anticipated the right tip of the crown. Basically, the right tip of the crown is the same resistance level as the left tip of the crown. Now, step 5, we go ahead and start spreading our Fibonacci's. And we can spread Fibonacci's from the top of this crown all the way to the bottom of the crown. And actually, let's get rid of this one, because we can always put those back at that particular high right there, just so you guys can actually see the Fibonacci off of the crown formation. So I'm targeting that 1618D extension. And that is our target, the 4702. And if we look left for the 4702, to look and see if we have any price action at that price point. Actually, let's link this up to the link it up to the daily time frame, because we might have to go back a little farther to find something on the on the 1 hour time frame. So we link that up to the daily time frame, and then we look left, and there you see it. You can see it right there. All right, that 1618 has pivot points in the market in the past, so it's not far-fetched to say that the market will go back down to that 1618D extension. All right, so back to it. With that being said, the Fibonacci is confirmed off the crown. We do have our crown formation. We did find the crown. All right, so as you can see, we take a closer look. We got the crown formation. We got the left tip here of the crown. The market broke these trend lines, entered into the sell zone, has given us a high price, and you can see this left tip of the crown is actually right now the same resistance level as for the right tip of the crown. So now that gives me more reason to start selling the market, because now we're at a high price and the market has already sold off, creating at the right tip of this crown. So now if we bring in trend lines from here, because Smart Trader did just kind of mess up my trend lines, and let's get rid of all of this, because that was from the previous video. If you guys saw my first video when I brought up talking about the sell trade. Let's get rid of this. All right, and let's just bring in trend lines from the bottom, from the lowest point of this uptrend right here, and every time you get a touch, you bring in the trend line. There's another touch, and there it is. See, now before, at first, Smart Trader drew my trend line up here, and the Smart Trader drew my trend line. Let me see. Let me draw my own trend line. Okay, Smart Trader drew my trend line in this fashion right here. We're back here. Smart Trader had my trend line going up like that. So now this is the new trend line that Smart Trader has given me, but at that particular time the market had broken this trend line, had entered the sell zone, and then we had a counter trend line break right here. We had a counter trend line break here. That's what let me know that it was time to start selling the market. So, but I started selling the market, then the market went up, and once I went back to look at the actual overall movement of this market, I saw that the left tip of this crown formation, the market went up to hit the right tip of the crown. What's up, man? So with that being said, there's left tip and there's your right tip of the crown. But that was basically what happened in the last video while I was selling the market at the present time. Now I'm still going to hold on to my sell trade because of the super fact of everything that's lining up right now. But that's one thing we just got to keep a close eye on when it comes to using Smart Trader, because all of these are automated, and then this is man-made electronics, so these things do have malfunctions every once in a while. So but nonetheless, that is the reason why I'm selling. And to give you guys more clarity, you do have past support, all the support here. You got multiple levels of support here, another level of support, you got some more support, and all of that became future resistance at the right tip of the crown formation. So when things line up perfectly like this, I tend to stay true to the training, to the trading style. So that's it for me right now, guys. That is why I'm selling the Euro CAD at the moment. I hope I brought some clarity. You guys can see exactly why I'm selling the market right now, because I am selling that right tip of that crown, and we're going down to target the 1618 D extension off of the crown formation, and that is how many pips away? That is about 300 pips away. So we like to keep 1 to 1. So if I'm going for 300 pips, I'm risking 300 pips. If I'm not risking 300 pips, which is 10 pips above the A, so that'll be 225 pips risk. I'm going to get 300 pips, so that's 75 more pips of reward than it is risk. And I am perfectly fine with taking that trade, and if you guys are perfectly fine with that, you can take that trade as well also. So man, that's it for me right now. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm finna go and cut the live stream off, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down in the comment section, and go to the website www.winmoreforextrades.com. check out our services page, watch the video, and please grab your 7 video download on how to start putting this strategy to use in the forex markets and start getting consistent wins, because this strategy does bring more wins than it does losses. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'm finna get out of here.